And welcome everybody to Mabee Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University here on the west side of San Antonio. Mike Thompson here for you. Red River Athletic Conference action today in volleyball as your OLLU Saints take on Wiley College. Saints trying to come back. They had suffered their first conference loss in 18 games the other night at the University of the Southwest, losing in 4 sets, but then bounced back with a straight set victory over Langston on September the 24th. The Saints are now 10-5 on the season, 3-1 in conference play. Still have the 19-game home winning streak going right now, hoping to keep that going again against Wiley this evening. The Wiley Wildcats coming in out of Marshall, Texas, are 8-7 on the season, 3-1 in conference play, coming in here to take on the Saints. Saints are 5-7 all time against Wiley, but they have not lost to the Wildcats since 2012. Last season, Wiley finished with an 11-3 conference record and 14-9 overall. They were the third seed in the conference tournament after defeating Langston in the quarterfinals. Wiley lost to St. Thomas in the semifinals before, as their season came to an end last year. Saints are still leading the conference in rankings, followed by St. Thomas, Houston-Tillotson, and Southwest, and Wiley. Wiley is followed by Jarvis, Langston, and Texas College. Saints are the only Red River athletic team to receive votes in the NAIA Coaches Top 25. They received 9 this week, losing some votes after that tough loss to the University of Southwest. Hoping to be able to turn things around tonight here at home. Audrey Contreras leads the team with 27 aces on the season. Kendall Groff with 154 kills, average a 3.1 average per set. Alexi Bustamante with 245 assists. That's 5 a set there. Sienna Tankowicz with 173 digs on the season, and Jessica Woloski, 28 blocks, leading the team there for the Saints as they look to get the victory against Wiley College here tonight at Mabee Gymnasium as we get ready for the national anthem and the opening prayer here at Mabee Gymnasium. And as that is going on, we will be able to take a break here in just a moment, and we will be back with your starting lineups. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network.
match between Wiley College for Marshall, Texas, and your OLLU Saints. And now here's the roster. College Wildcats. Junior number 1, Noemi Garza. Sophomore number 2, Sydney Beckett. Junior number 4, Jerica Bolin. Senior number 6, Rebecca Mustafa. Freshman number 7, Alyssa Johnson. Senior number 8, Lucille Record. Sophomore number 9, Michaela Devendorf. Senior number 10, Fernanda Aguiar. Sophomore number 11, Maya Keller. Junior number 12, Kayla Zapeta. Sophomore number 13, Vetelina Bojavanga. Freshman number 15, Olena Fedorenko. Freshman number 16, Hinata Silva. And junior number 17, Jamie Bazile. Head coach, Lakiva Basin, assisted by Tanisha Robinson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise and on your feet for your OLLU Saints. Freshman outside hitter from Brennan High School, number 1, Norel Mitchell. Senior defensive specialist from El Paso, number 5, Brittany Martinez. Sophomore middle blocker from San Antonio, Edison, number 7, Kaylani Wood. Senior defensive specialist from McAllen, Texas, number 8, Audrey Contreras. Senior right side from O'Connor High School, number 9, Kendall Croft. Freshman right side from El Paso, number 11, Anissa Rivera. Senior 6 foot from East Central, number 13, Jessica Wolowski. Junior outside hitter from Houston, number 15, Bethany Covington. Sophomore libero from Port Lavaca, number 18, Sienna Tankowicz. Senior right side from Hawaii, number 20, Leilani Smith. Junior utility from Pflugerville, number 21, Raven Swain. Sophomore middle from Brownsville, Texas, number 23, Marisa Cardenas. Senior center from O'Connor, number 24, Lexi Bustamante. And senior center defensive specialist from Southwest High School, number 37, Janelle Miss Solis. The head coach, Jeremiah Tippin, assisted by Lance Pulliam. Student assistant, Jacqueline Batista. The manager, Allison Hook. Athletic trainer, Corey Beechner, assisted by Casey Heavenstreets. Bring them out, folks, and let them know you.
All right, thank you, Jay Tope. As we get ready to start this one, the Saints get ready to take on Wiley College here in this one, this Red River Athletic Conference match. And again, Saints 5-7 all time, hoping to turn it around as they've got a little streak going, as they've haven't lost to Wiley since 2012. So that's a streak going, plus a 19-game home match winning streak going, where the Saints have not lost here at home since October 23rd, 2014. So let's see if we can keep that going as well. And so the Saints getting ready to take on Wiley College here at this Red River Athletic Conference match. Set number 1 getting ready to go underway. Okay, and we get ready to go. As all the pregame festivities, again, Jay Tope down there below as a public address announcer. We're going to have a special public address announcer tomorrow as Coach Christopher Minner of the women's basketball team will be our public address announcer. As Brittany Martinez to start things off here for the Saints. That is underway. The set there is Record, got that over. Record had a great tournament last year, and that's going to be hit long touch, though, by Wiley, and a point for the Saints. And the Saints 1-0 here early on set number 1. As Brittany Martinez to go again here. Senior out of El Paso. A little double duty for her. Leilani Smith will send that over. Set up there by Aguilar. And that's going to be sent in on the line, and a point for Wiley. And we're going to be tied at 1-1 now. As Amanda Aguilar will serve here now for Wiley. Alexi Bustamante there at the net, and that's going to be blown up at the net by Wiley at a point. And they take a 2-1 lead here in set number 1. So Aguilar to serve again. Fernando Aguilar, senior out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Bustamante sets it up. Raven Swain will send it, and it's going to be touched on top there at point. Touched there by the defenders at the net. Point for the Saints, even things up at 2 here in set number 1. Audrey Contreras, Jessica Woloski set it in for the Saints now, as serving is Audrey Contreras. As Audrey, 27 aces on the season. Nicely dug up there. Comes across it over the top of the net. Raven Swain there. Bustamante back for Leilani Smith. Gets it down, point Saints. As Contreras to serve again here. 3-2 the lead. Up and over there. Set up there by Beckett. And that's put down by Wiley. And we'll be even up at 3 now here in set number 1. Substitution for Wiley. As Maya Keller, the sophomore from Beaumont, Texas, has come in to serve now for Wiley. And it just catches over the top of the net, and Saints just lucky to get it back over. And Record mishitting it and giving the Saints a chance here. Bustamante back over to Smith. Smith over the top, and it'll be a whistle and point for the Saints on the violation there. And the Saints will take a 4-3 lead. And the serve over. Beckett now sits around. That's going to go inside the line there for Lazille. And a point for Wiley as they've been able to tie it up. Serve here coming from Naomi Garza, junior from Edinburgh, Texas. Gets that over. Solis forward, over to Rivera. Get across, Record, goes over, and it's kind of all off on that one as Tanglewood kind of misjudged where the ball was going to come down, and a point there for Wiley. And for Wiley as they've taken the lead back here at 5-4. We'll get the score set here in just a second, as it's 5-4 Wiley, not 5-all. Over the top, sent back. Able to get it over the net nicely there is Bolin. Woloski over the top, kept alive there by Aguilar. Set across over to Record over the top, and that's going to be point for Wiley. And they take a 6-4 lead. And the serve up and over by Garza. Solis to Rivera. And that's going to be long and another point. Now, that's actually a point there for the Saints as the defender caught it. And the Saints go to with it 6-5 now. As Raven Swain now to serve for the Saints. Garza set up there on the top there and set over there by Forderinko. Garza again trying to keep it and Record their point for the Saints. It's double touch. And we're tied at 6. Record comes. It's going to be long point Saints. The Saints take the lead back now at 7-6. Solis serves it up, back over to Groff. Garza records, sent back of the net, goes down, point for Wiley. And it was going to be 7-all now, the score. And a point coming there for Wiley as they take an 8-7 lead here. Solis, forward over to Groff. Just kind of punched over there by Bowling. Rivetta off the side of the hand there of Record at a point for the Saints. And we're tied at 8 here in set number 1. What's the serve here? Record, sent back down at the net. Again, that's going to go into the net, point for the Saints. Garza back, Record, sends it over. Solis sends it now, Groff. Groff gets it down, but Garza or Aguilar nicely to get it over, and Aguilar again there. Solis back to Rivetta. Sit back down, Solis. Swayed, cross over to Groff. There at the net, sit down and dug up there nicely. Solis. And then miss hit there at the line there is Wood at a point for Wiley, and we're tied at 9. As Lucille Record to serve now. Senior out of Beaumont. Aguilar. Blown up at the net there by Wood, and point for the Saints. And they take a 10-9 lead here in set number 1. Alexis Bustamante checking in, Lalani Smith. Lexi will be serving here. Serve up and over. Record. Smith sends it, going to be long and a point for Wiley. Back and forth they go. Tied at 10 here. We're actually going to say, they're going to give a point to the Saints. And it's going to be 11-9. There's a violation of a change there from the rule from the official on the side. And that's going to be a point there. They will get the point now as they trail by 1 at 11-10. So coming to serve here is Sydney Beckett, sophomore from Beaumont, up and over. Bustamante back over to Groff. Groff gets it in on the line. Point for the Saints. 2-point lead here for the Saints. Set number 1. Brittany Martinez comes in to serve. So Martinez, senior from El Paso. One of 2 players on the team with 2 championship rings from 2 different sports. Bustamante to Wood, gets it over. Beckett, and Beckett hits the net. Actually, I'm saying the point there on Violation for the Saints. So I didn't see quite what the call was. It looked like Wiley had gone into the net, but it went the other way. And missed the hand signal, but the Saints with a 1-point lead now at a 12-11. And that's a service error, first one of the match for either team. And the Saints will get the 2-point advantage again here in set number 1. Audrey Contreras in to serve now for the Saints. And that's going to be a service ace for Audrey Contreras. What she leads the team on, and that's her 28th now on the season. Three-point advantage, Saints here. And a service error. And they give a point back, Saints with a 2-point advantage. Tankerwood checking back in for the Saints, the libero. And Maya Keller, the sophomore, in to serve now for Wiley. Bustamante sits it forward over to Swain. There at the net, brought back down there. Now it's up. Bustamante sneaks it over the top. Nobody home. Point Saints. 3-point advantage again here at 15-12. So Janelle Solis with the serve over. Now popped up. Record goes it off of Tankerwood and can't handle a point there from Wiley from Record. Able to get that one down. 2-point advantage. Saints with a 15-13 lead here in set number 1 here against Wiley College. Both teams 3-1 in conference play. Both teams trailing St. Thomas. St. Thomas coming in tomorrow to take on the Saints at 2. And that goes in and finds it Raven Swain. The 3-point lead now. And that'll go in, point for Wiley. And Wiley draws back to within 2 again here. It's 16-14. Very entertaining set number 1 here. So loose there goes point for the Saints. As Wiley, like they came over the top of the net there, point for the Saints. And it'll be a 3-point advantage here at 17-14. As they will talk about it. As waiting as a discussion going on out at the, and now we'll get back underway here. 17-14, the score. Sets behind, over. Rivetta, Kendall Groff sent back, Solis. Rivetta sets up for Wood. Wood over the top and again, and point for the Saints. And a violation there from Wiley. And with that, we're going to have a timeout. We'll take a timeout too. Saints with an 18-14 lead here in set number 1. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back to Mabee Gymnasium. A 4-point advantage here for the Saints at 18-14. Take it with the serve here for the Saints once again. As the sophomore out of Port Lavaca sends that up and over. Garza, actually not record there, but that was Mutafa. And point for Wiley. So Wiley gets the point out of the timeout. They trail by 3. As Rebecca Mustafa, the senior out of Houston, to serve up and over. Actually, it was Record serving. As the 8, kind of thought the 8 was a 6 there. But so Lexi Bustamante the serve now for the Saints. Lexi gets the serve into the, it's going to be their service ace. It's now 19-15, Saints with the lead. Serve is over. And again, put down by Wood. And a 6-point Saints lead here. As we and a discussion going on now. The Wiley coach not happy, as you see, flaying her arm out. And now Bustamante with the serve. It's Coach Basin not happy with the officials here today. Smith, sit back. It's going to be out, point Saints. 7-point advantage now, 22-15. Bustamante catches over the top. Record nicely digs that one up. Mustafa sends that long, and point for Saints. 8-point advantage here in set number 1. What was a very close back and forth first set is quickly getting away from Wiley. And that's going to be a service ace from Bustamante, and that's going to be set point. And a serve at the net, Leilani Smith. They're able to just smack it over, and that's going to be a point for Wiley. Wiley stays alive here in this first set. So in now to serve as Beckett, the sophomore, sends that over. Bustamante, Kendall Groff gets it down, point Saints. And the Saints will take the first set. And with that, Saints go up 1-0. We will take a break. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back to Mabee Gymnasium. Saints to take that first set, 25-16. Saints 14 kills in that first set, 12 for Wiley. Saints with attack percentage of 355. Wiley with 206. Assists 12 for the Saints, 12 for Wiley, even there. 17 digs for the Saints, 12 for Wiley. 3 aces for the Saints, and none for Wiley. As we get ready for this second set to get underway here. Oh. And Sydney Beckett will start things off here in this second set. As we get ready now, the second set, Sydney Beckett to start things off. Sophomore at Beaumont sends it up and over. Lonnie Smith will get it down there, but kept alive. Aguilar across, over to Johnson. Nicely dug up by Tankowick. Up and over, some confusion for the Saints, but they kind of gather themselves there, and luckily Kendall Groff able to get there. And so the point for the Saints to start things off. And up and over. Sent back. There's Bustamante. Now over to Swain. Sent back down. Swain trying to get it, can't get there. And the point there coming for Wiley. And now the serve is up and over. Bustamante sends it back. Leilani Smith going to be long at the point. And Wiley will take a 2-1 advantage here in set number 2. Saints leading 1-0. As Aguilar over. Bustamante sets up for Wood. Back down at the net. Leilani Smith keeping it alive. Tankowick now over to Swain. Raven sends it over. Back out of play. Got it, point for the Saints. And so Audrey Contreras coming in to serve now for the Saints. Up and over. They're at the net. Catches the top of the net, point for the Saints. As Contreras here again, as Jessica Woloski getting that one. The Saints with a 3-2 advantage. They're at the net. Looked like she went into the net. Nothing called there. Martinez now. Bustamante. Smith. There. Point for the Saints. Leilani Smith got it. And the Saints take a 4-2 lead now. As Audrey to serve again. But there, Contreras nicely catches the rafter. Swain off the fingertips of the defenders there. Beckett keeps it alive. Johnson sends it over. Bustamante over to Swain. Swain there, gets it down. Point for the Saints. So Contreras to serve now. Saints with a 3-point advantage here in set number 2. Leading 1-0. Beckett now sets up. Over the top, catches the top of the net, comes down. As Basile mishitting that one. Saints with a 4-point advantage now. Contreras to serve again. Back. And that's going to be a point for Wiley as Woloski got up there. Not able to get it down, though. And so coming in to serve now for Wiley is going to be Maya Keller, the sophomore from Beaumont. A lot of players from Beaumont here on this team. Beaumont, Houston, that Southeast Texas region. Woloski will send it wide, and another point for Wiley. And Wiley climbing back into it, trailing by 2 here in set number 2. Raven able to keep that one going. Smith sitting back there. Bustamante again. Woloski over the top, over the reach of the fingertips there, but kept alive by the Saints. Bustamante sends it back deep. Aguilar back it, hitting it, trying to set up there for Federico, but not able to get it, and a point for the Saints. The Saints with a 3-point advantage now. So Janelle Solis will be serving now. Janelle Solis, the senior out of San Antonio, went to Southwest High School. And that's down at the feet of Tegawick and a point. And it's a 2-point advantage for the Saints. It's Naomi Garza, the junior from Edinburgh, down in the Valley. Solis back over to Swain. There and down, point, Raven Swain. So Raven, after getting that one there, she serves theirs, record. There's Raven nicely keeping that one going. Kendall Groff gets it down. Kendall, the senior from Helotes, will get the Saints the 9-5 lead. And that's Solis trying nicely, able to dig that up, and then Tegowicz with the help. Solis sends it back over. Record just sending it back. Solis sets up for Groff. Kendall Groff there, but Aguilar there nicely. Raven Swain sends it up. Woloski just getting it over. Set up by Garza. There, it bounces into the net. Groff, Tegowicz sends it over. Back again, sets up by Garza. Federico there, but up in the rafters and not able to keep it alive there, and it's going to be a point for Wiley. So Federico to serve here. Saints with a 3-point advantage here. Swain sends it, long point for Wiley. So Wiley now on a 2-point run here. A mini run, of course, it's just 2 points, but the serve coming up here for Federico. They got to be feeling better than when they were trailing by 4 there. And that one is down, and the point from Mustafa, and the point, and Wiley now draws to within 1. Here in set number 2. Garza. And Mustafa puts it down, and we're tied. We're tied at 9. As Federico will serve again. Groff there at the net. Solis. Back it goes to Swain. Moved across. Record sends it over. Tankowick. Solis. Rivetta. Garza. Record just getting it over. Tankowick. Solis sets up for Groff. Groff with some power, but it's kept alive. Back again, Woloski. Now Groff again, and off into the crowd. Off of Mustafa, the point for the Saints. Let's take it with the serve. Serve is up and over. Now set up there. Just sent over by Record. Solis back to Rivetta. And that's going to be touched by the defender, and point for the Saints. And a 2-point advantage here in set number 2. Tankowitz serve. Record will get it down and a point. Kind of an awkward but nice little gliding through the air there as Record able to put that one down. Groff. Comes back over there. Now Garza sets up. Record sends it over. Solis. Rivera. Around over to Groff. Kind of off balance, but gets it over. Groff again now puts it up. Solis sets up. Record is going to be long and point for the Saints. Leilani Smith will come in to check, be at the net. Lexi Bustamante in, she will be serving. 2-point advantage for the Saints. So it's forward, that's sent back down and off the fingertips of Bolin and point for the Saints. And a 3-point advantage here. This sets up, set long there. Wood, Smith will send it over. Garza across over to Johnson. Raven Swain, nice to keep that one going. Groff missed out of play, and that's going to be another point for the Saints. And they take a 4-point advantage here in set number 2, tying their largest advantage of the set. And a timeout going to be called. We'll take a timeout with them. Saints lead 14-10. We're taking a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. So Bustamante, the serve here. The Saints with a 14-10 lead here in set number 2, leading 1-0 over Wiley. Garza. Bolin gets that one back and over. Aguilar trying to keep it alive, not able to. So Solis still serving here as Record mishits it. Aguilar there. And Mustafa gets it over. Kendall Groff back of the net, out, and point for the Saints. Off the defender, point Saints, and a 6-point advantage. Solis to serve here. Saints a 6-point advantage, their largest here in the second set. Got a 9-point advantage in the first set, which is the largest by anybody. And then that's going to be a service ace for Lexi Bustamante. Some men's basketball there. Giving their support there. 7-point lead. Bustamante over to Smith. And that's going to be sent out wide. Another point for the Saints. 8-point advantage there as Leilani Smith unable to get the return. So over there, Garza sends it back to record, able to get it down. Oh, so it's Mustafa who gets that one there. So Beckett now to serve. Bustamante back over to Groff. Groff sends it back again. And that is going to find its way down. And the point there from Bazil. And Wiley gets back to within 6 here. As Beckett to serve. Bustamante, Wood sent back again. As Swain able to just keep it alive for the Saints. Beckett across, and that's going to go down as Mustafa gets that one. And they've cut into it some more, and the Saints lead is down to 5. Bustamante, Groff sent back down. Leilani Smith there, and Swain trying to keep it. And that's going to be 4 hits and a point for Wiley, and they're back to within 4 now. So a 4-0 run going for Wiley here. As Beckett, service error, and a point for the Saints in that run. Saints lead is at 5. So Brittany Martinez in to serve now. And we talked earlier, she's one of 2 players here with 2 rings for 2 different teams, and she has a championship ring for softball. And a point there for Wiley, as well as volleyball. And Jessica Woloski, the other player, was a member of the Saints women's basketball team that won the Red River Conference before she switched to full-time volleyball. Back down into the net, and kept alive by Martinez. Beckett. And that's going to be down and a point for Wiley. No quitting Wiley. They trail by 3, and a timeout called by Coach Tiffin. Saints with a 19-16 lead, leading 1-0. We will take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. Fernanda Aguilar to serve here for Wiley. Aguilar, the senior, outside hitter, defensive specialist out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Caligo Adventista. And there's the point for Wiley, and they keep clawing back into it, trailing by 2 here. As we're waiting here for the discussion and the serve to come up here, up and over. Swain sent back at the net, and Martinez just a great job to keep that alive. Smith, Bustamante over to Wood, sent back down, Bustamante there. Tankowit, Swain, did it catch the defender? No, it didn't. Point for Wiley, and they're back to within 1 now. Just as it looked like the Saints were going to run away with this second set, Wiley comes storming back and scores 8 of the last 9 points here in the second set. And another point for Wiley, and we're tied. And we're going to have substitution there, Wood coming out. Cardenas is checked in for the Saints. Well, he's a sophomore out of Brownsville, and the point there for Wiley, and Wiley has taken the lead back. And a timeout on the court as the Saints had an 8-point lead a moment ago, and now they trail by 1. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. A little shot there of the Saints cheer team. Some of the crowd there, not much to cheer about at the moment, as Wiley scored 9 of the last 10 points in this match, or 10 of the last 11 in this match, and have taken a lead of 20-19. And that's underneath the net, and that'll break the streak, and a point for the Saints. And we're tied at 20. And that'll bring up Sienna Tankowick to serve for the Saints. Actually, it won't be. It'll be Audrey Contreras will be serving for the Saints. There's Audrey in here. And the serve up and over. Martinez, Bustamante, over to Swain. Johnson, back at the net, and nicely able to keep it alive. Back they go, Martinez. Martinez has had some big hits here in this second set. Martinez over to Swain. Swain sends it over. Beckett, got to put it up. Over there by Bullitt. Back it goes. Swain there at the net. Just kind of jabbed up into the air. Beckett able to keep it alive there for Wiley. Bustamante to Smith. Smith! Right into Jaimin Bazil, the junior out of Beaumont, right at the face there, and a point for the Saints. And a 1-point lead here. Leilani Smith, the senior out of Hilo, Hawaii, with a little power on that one. And that one sit back down. Bustamante, Smith again, outpoint Saints. 2-point lead for the Saints. Leilani Smith with another one, a timeout coming here for Wiley. We'll take it as well. Saints reclaim the lead, 22-20, up 1-0. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back to Mabee Gymnasium. Saints a 2-point lead after giving up an 8-point lead, have come back to take the lead by 2 here in the second set. Audrey Contreras to serve for the Saints. Beckett sets up as Federico there. Is he going to be sent back down at the net by Leilani Smith? And a 3-point advantage here. That's Contreras to serve again. Martinez, Smith. And that's going to be point for the Saints. As it came down, kind of cupped the ball there, and point Saints. Set point again. Saints trying to take a 2-0 lead here. That's Contreras to serve. Up and over. Beckett. Back. Record over the top there. Nicely dug up there. Swain sends it. Back there at the net, Beckett. Now just kind of punched over. Contreras was on a knee, could not get back up to catch over there in time, and a point for Wiley. And a 3-point advantage. Still set point for the Saints here. And the serve coming up here from Keller. Bustamante. Woloski sent back down. Just put over by Smith. Aguilar, it was a little more difficult than she had hoped. Coming back over. Bustamante. Smith down to the top, off the head of the defender. Point Saints, they take it 2-0, 25-21. We will take a break. You are watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. We'll be back in a minute, folks. Welcome back to Mabee Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University. As Saints with a 2-0 lead, taking the first set 25-16, second one 25-15. Our Lady of the Lake University, founded in 1895 by the Congregation of Divine Providence, is a co-educational liberal arts institution with an enrollment of 3,500. The university offers 35 bachelor's degrees, 16 master's degrees, and 2 doctoral programs. Academic degree programs are offered in arts and science, business, education, psychology, communications, learning disorders, cybersecurity, pre-med, and social work. Academic programs are offered through the College of Arts and Science, the School of Business and Leadership, School of Professional Studies, and the Wharton School of Social Service. OLLU also offers dual language English and Spanish certification option with all undergraduate degree programs. Classes are offered in the daytime, evening, weekend, and online formats. Our Lady of the Lake University is accredited by the Commission of Southern Associations of Colleges and Schools to award bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. The main campus located in San Antonio has weekend college programs, and they are offered in San Antonio, the Woodlands, and Rio Grande. For more information on admissions, go to www.ollusa.edu/admissions. Remember, be a Saint. Here we go. And the third set underway. The Saints take an early 1-0 lead. As Fernanda Aguilar is checked in for Wiley. Brittany Martinez still serving, or starting the serve here. Up and over. Beckett puts it back to record. Swain there. Martinez. Swain again. Sends it back down. Swain up. Bustamante. Smith sent back down. Up in the rafters, just trying to get it over. Swain gets a little help, but just kind of climbed over the net there. Bustamante back over to Smith. Down there, point for the Saints, Leilani Smith. 2-0 Saints here in set number 3. Saints with a 19-game match home winning streak on the line here tonight. Trying to make it 20. And that's going to be a point there as Brazil able to get that one down for the point for Wiley to get them on the board. 2-1 the score here. Keller to serve now for Wiley. And again, we'll have the match tomorrow. The match start time tomorrow is 1 o'clock. Not 2, I said 2 earlier, but you can't listen to half of what I say. It's 1 o'clock. Against St. Thomas. And the point there is Audrey Contreras to serve here for the Saints. And tomorrow, a rematch of the conference tournament championship. And that's going to be a service error from Audrey, her second one of the match, and that'll get Wiley back to within 1 now. As Lucille Record will be serving. And Lucille Record, you might remember if you watched the conference tournament last year, she had a great tournament for Wiley. A lot of headaches for teams there, and gave a headaches to the Saints last year. Point for the Saints there, Raven Swain. So Miss Swain really active here in tonight's match. And Solis over with the serve. Beckett sets up. Federico will send it out wide, point for the Saints. She kind of tried to catch the Saints off on that corner near the net where no one was located. She put a little too much on it, and it goes out, and it's a 3-point advantage now for the Saints here in set number 3. Johnson sends it, kept alive there by Martinez. Nice dig. Cross over to Swain. Swain set back down and out, point Saints. The serve is over. Beckett back around there by Bazile and into the net. Bazile goes into a point for the Saints. 5-point advantage here. So a 5-point lead here. Sent back to Record into the net. Point for the Saints, a 6-point advantage here. And a timeout going to be called by Wiley. Saints lead at 8-2. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. And welcome back. Set number 3, Saints with a 6-point advantage here over Wiley. Saints trying to end it in 3 sets. Wiley trying to stay alive and keep it going. Trying to mount a comeback. Beckett sends it around over to Johnson. Johnson shot is long. Point Saints. 7-point advantage. Solis. Serve into the net. And the service error and the free point there for Wiley. 6-point lead. Now sets up. Swain sent back down at point for Wiley, as they now draw to within 5 points. Serve coming up here from Garza. Junior defensive specialist sends it up and over. Solis sets up for Woloski. Back down. Point net for the Saints and into the net. And Coach Mason not happy again with the call. And it's a 6-point advantage for the Saints. It's Raven Swain getting ready to serve now. Sends it back. Garza hits it, but able to get it over. Gets a lucky bounce to get, or lucky hit to send it back, and they're off the fingertips of Raven Swain. And Wiley able to get the point. And a 5-point lead now for the Saints. As Fedorenko with the serve. Solis right over to Groff. Fedorenko has Garza. And that is going to be down by record. And the point for Wiley as they get back to within 4 here. Fedorenko to serve. Solis. Groff back down, and the point for Wiley as blown up by Lucille Record. And Wiley back to within 3 now. Fedorenko. Solis back over to Rivetta. At point for the Saints. And again, violation from Wiley. And it's 11-7. And now a discussion at the net as Record. Stegowitz to serve. There's Record there. Garza sends it back, and now over there by Aguilar. Back again. Groff over the top. Record just punching it to keep it alive. Aguilar. Garza. A Swain now to Solis. Rivetta there at the net. Sent back by Record. Nicely kept alive by Raven Swain. There comes Kendall Groff. And Kendall. It's been quiet. Gets that one. 12-7. Saints with a 5-point advantage here. Back down and blown up at the net by Kendall Groff. And a 6-point advantage. Tankwith to serve here. And that's going to be lost away. The service ace. 7-point advantage. Saints have doubled them up 14-7. Tankwith to serve again. sophomore from Port Lavaca. The net, Kendall Groff. Record nicely, able to send it back over the net. Solis. Groff again, it's going to be wide and a point for Wiley. As Fernanda Aguilar, the Brazilian, to serve here. Solis over to Groff. Over the fingertips there of Record, but kept alive. Well, it was Mustafa. Mustafa sends it back down and good, and a point for Wiley. Saints get a lead, and Wiley starts charging back, it seems like, every time. As Aguilar to serve again. Up and over. Solis to Groff. Over the top there. That's sent down nicely. Kendall Groff keeping it alive. Solis again. Groff sends it over. Aguilar there with the dig. Back around. Record. Oh, no! No, that was out by a mile. That's called in. So it's going to be a point for Wiley. Down at point. Karma's a lovely thing. Point there for the Saints. And a 5-point advantage now. 15-10. As Lexi Bustamante to serve. Aguilar, long point Saints. 6-point advantage. Saints trying to build that lead up again. Beckett around to Record. Record nicely dug up by Swain. Oh, but it's over the side. So, dig there. It comes off a little too much there at the point for Wiley. They trail by 5. Sydney Beckett now to serve. The serve is over. Sent back, and that's going to be a service ace. And now Wiley draws to within 4. Bustamante. Groff gets it in. Kendall Groff. 5-point lead now. Kendall Groff, her 11th kill. 11 quiet kills for Kendall Groff tonight. And she's really taken off here in the later part of this third set. 5-point advantage now. And Mr. Bazil didn't jump, and neither did Mustafa. So miscommunications there, and the point for the Saints, and they lead by 6 now. Brittany Martinez to serve. Beckett sends around to Record. Record gets it down. And Record, a lot of power. A whole lot of power there for the senior out of Beaumont. Bustamante back behind over to Smith. Sent down. Tegwood sends it over. Beckett just punching it, trying to keep it alive, and Aguilar gets it over. There at the net, Smith catches the antenna of the point for Wiley. Four-point advantage for the Saints as Keller to serve. Bustamante back to Smith. Over the top there, and going to be out at a point for Wiley, and they're back to within 3. Bustamante, cross to Swain, and point for Wiley. 2-point lead now for the Saints here at 18-16. Actually, no, the other way. It's going to be 18-15 or 19-15. So it looked like they had signal for Wiley, but it's going to be for the Saints. They have a 4-point advantage here as Contreras sends it over. Beckett around, sent back down and blown up at the net by the Saints. And a 5-point lead here at 20-15. And a service ace right at the feet of Frederico. And a timeout on the court. Saints with a 6-point advantage, trying to close it out here in the third set over Wiley. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the OLLU Saints Network. Welcome back, everybody. Saints with a 6-point advantage here. The Saints taking on Wiley College here in the Red River Athletic Conference matchup here on the campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio. Audrey Contreras to serve. Beckett. And that's going to go down there as Bazile able to get that one to go down for Wiley. And it's going to be a 5-point advantage now. The serve is over. Bustamante, Smith. Back there off the defender's points for the Saints. 6-point advantage there, Leilani Smith. Janelle Solis to come in. Rivetta's checking in. Remember, volleyball returns tomorrow against St. Thomas at 1. Soccer teams are also in action tomorrow at 1 and 3 o'clock against Paul Quinn. They're at the net, brought down. Frederico. Difficulty there at the net, point for the Saints, and a 7-point lead. Solis. Swain gets it over. Beckett. Bazile out and point for the Saints. And that's going to be match point. Match point here. Janelle Solis with the serve. Up and over. Beckett sneaks it over. Woloski there. Solis. Swain off the fingertips is Keller. Beckett now sends it across to Johnson. Johnson sends it back. Martinez sends it behind the official. And a point for Wiley as they're back to within 7, but still match point for the Saints. They got a lot of work to do if they want to keep this going. And the Saints playing right now like they're ready to call it a night. Garza. Serve is up and over. Solis. Woloski, and that'll do it. Saints win it. As the Saints get the victory by a final score there of 25-17 there in that final set. And take it 3 sets to nothing. Again, 25-16, 25-21, and 25-17. Saints for the match, 41 kills to 32 over Wiley. Saints with a 220 hit percentage, 112 for Wiley. 37 assists for the Saints, 27 for Wiley. 54 digs for the Saints, 41 for Wiley, 7 aces for the Saints, and 1 for Wiley College. As the Saints get the victory and go to 4-1 in conference play, 11-5 overall. And so, for Haley, Justin, Moses, this is Mike saying so long, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.